you want this one?
No. The darker, the better.
Is that too? Oh yeah.
No, that's
bright.
good. When it's super bright, it's fine. But when you're wrinkly like me, that's super bright. Just brings out all the super wrinkles. Yeah, that's super bright. Take it away. Take it away. Let me remain in the dark. Okay, so what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Gosh, that's too much time. So you are reading the story that I've written called ABC Revolution,
Yeah.
which is about ABC classes and the role of classroom coordinator.
Let's do it. Share screen. ABC Revolution. Boom, baby. Is it working? Hopefully it is. Right. Let's see. Better. I appreciate it. This is quite similar to the other one.
Which other one?
Oh wait, this is what I read before.
This one you read a while ago, and then I've kind of tweaked parts of it, I think. So I think it's a little bit different, but not probably hugely different.
No, so I wrote one. It's good.
You wrote one?
I wrote one. What did I write? Yeah, I wrote one.
Ah, all right. This is not. Yeah.
It's quite similar. Oh. Interesting. No, it's fine. It's good. Yeah, so this one I've done, I started quite on a few weeks ago, then I went back to it after a couple of weeks, and then went back to it again. So it's probably taken me three or four attempts to try and get something that is, I don't know. Realistic. Do you think he's going to say that? 3 exclusions last week. It's going to be as open as this. Test results at their lowest in 5 years. Parents losing faith. He's going to say that ahead.
I've had some quite frank discussions with heads when they, I suppose, not with someone that's a visitor maybe to the school. I don't know. I've had some frank discussions with heads where they've just gone, this is when you're in a kind of a rock bottom situation. There's no point dressing it up, and there's no point kind of saying it another way. But whether he'd say it to someone that visited. I can make.
Wait, is there a gap here? Yeah, there's a gap here.
So I can make him a new head teacher. So he's trying to turn the school around.
Uh-huh.
That would work better.
Okay. No, right. I've put a gap here, but actually it doesn't continue. It just kind of ends with the meeting. Okay. I like when we're both reading the same page, because then I can see her editing, she can see me editing, and she can, think we're actually engaging. Well, you're using 2 screens. So here I'm in front of you, and I'm looking at this as you're looking at, but who knows where Julie is tapping away somewhere. And a new head teacher.
Yeah, so the idea that he will be so open about the flaws of school will mean that he would.
On his worn desk, worn down by a previous incumbent.
I can have that. Previous incumbent.
Head teacher, get rid of the new. drums his fingers on his desk. Okay, I put a little joke about, if the desk was worn down by this, how were his fingers? No, because he mentions the thing later. Given the results, he wonders how. Oh, no, you haven't done that. The teacher drums on his
Well, he said by
scanning the latest
previous-
result metrics.
By previous.
Comments. Maybe we should have needed. Maybe you. Okay. All right.
Newly appointed, maybe.
Newly appointed. That's it. Worn down by previous incumbents. No. Worn. How many worn? Yeah, you didn't really wear down a desk. Worn. Desk worn. I don't know anymore. Just put Control Z, Control Z. Let's just take it newly appointed. That's it. Forget about anything else. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z.
His fingers on his desk.
Control Z, just do all. Then you can repeat it if you want. Just put it back. Control Z.
Out.
Control Z.
Worn out desk.
Just Control Z.
His tired desk.
Yes.
Worn out by.
We'll just put a tired desk. That's it. Just get rid of the worn by previous incumbents. It's tired desk. Okay. On the tired. His tired desk. Yeah, well, maybe. Okay. Right. So, right. I put a gap here, as you can see. Thinking, oh, there's a jump there. But then it extends. So it's a bit tricky. Putting a gap there because it indicates, oh, we're on something different. Oh, it ends. That's a bit odd. Next. That's my response. First responder. Right, classrooms change.
So you're suggesting some kind of segue between their meeting and going to the staff room?
Just in terms of, yes, if it is going to.
Like,
you just do that. Oh, okay, right, unless we're going to actually. No.
Guided her.
To the staff room, which was a buzz with curiosity. Set light. Which was set light. I'm a present. Let me introduce you. Okay. Okay. Not immediately, as Richard abruptly. The folder. Yeah. We good? Okay, classroom change. Wow. What? Days. art rooms are generally quite relaxed affairs. It's one of the kind of periods where the kids can sit there and chat away whatever they're doing. They're doing something with their hands. It's not academic.
Yeah,
So
but
they
the point,
chat. And if
yeah.
it's complete rubbish, they just go, they just chat.
How much art have you experienced? The point is,
I've experienced a little bit, yeah.
a little bit, not
Yeah.
much.
I've
within
experienced
weeks.
art classes. And that's
Within
what it's like.
weeks. So
Even, I mean, even as if the art rooms are the hardest places. It's like,
well, the point is, art rooms are always supposed to be silent because everyone's just getting on, and you've got equipment, and people want them to be like silently doing things. And there's only a few of them. There's not lots of people that take art usually traditionally. So they're kind of silent, locked down, focused, and it's very much like, you know, it's not particularly collaborative. It's an individual kind of subject area.
okay.
You know, when I do my, well, I haven't done them yet recently, but in the past when I've done them, I've just got on with it.
Well,
and
when
done
you're
it. It's
doing-
very
yeah.
silent.
When you're 7,
Kids.
8, 9, 10.
Well,
It's only when there's
when
like,
they choose to do it, it's less often.
yes,
It's
of
very
course.
intense.
That's with everything.
And when they're younger, it's a little bit more.
Even the typically quiet art. Okay, fine. You think it's quiet? Yeah, it is quiet. Usually there's music. So I don't know. Even the typical quiet classroom.
Okay,
Maybe.
even the
Even.
calm. What's the word? Not locked down, but not rigorous.
Laid back. Yeah, laid back. Even the typical laid back art room transformed into space for students freely to have their creative processes. Now, that would be
Laid
a
back,
surprise.
as in they don't do much. Is that what you're trying to say about?
Usually the teacher really is like, but it's honestly, art teachers are generally quite relaxed about things. Now, if you go into the domestic science, they are hardwired. They are like everything's
Danger of everything.
because of everything's danger. Everything's got to be
Timing.
done, timing, absolutely everything's got to be spotless. It's just like wow. I've never been in a school where domestic science is not on it. But there's no discussion, yeah? Well, there is, obviously, when they're cooking away, but...
Kicking away like
I'm making some scones!
It's just you. You're making scones. It's like you are.
They're all doing stuff, measuring things, but then they're all paying attention, like, anyway, it's the cleanliness and everything else. Anyway, you don't have the space there, so...
Rather than
Oh,
freely,
wait, how could it
it's
be-
like laid back, isn't it? Freely discussed. Students discuss with intent. Intently discussed.
Intently discussed.
Discussed intently.
Right,
A bit more
wait.
focus.
So it's remarkable, Richard Serum Center, after a few challenging weeks. Oh, wait a minute. So the responses immediately, great, and then a few challenging weeks. There's a break. Wow, this is what you actually thought will happen. Julie, ding, ding, Julie. Okay.
Why is it still by 80%? I might only have.
Okay, what about the teachers were enjoying the challenge of the energy involved in their classes? How about that? I'll put it up there.
Annoying.
They just put after a few weeks. Generated. The new energy generated within the classrooms. Youthful. It's quite natural. That's good. I want to be Claire. Just sauntering seamlessly into the class. Here I come. I'm Joe. I'm like.
It's supposed to make me think, oh, that's somebody can do wrong.
Oh my
I'd
god.
love to be.
Yeah.
She doesn't really. She's like a little, what's the little Mary Poppins?
Yeah, that's right. Bloody Mary Poppins. Call it, what is it? Mary. Mary moves seamlessly.
That's not a bad idea. I'll change it.
You know how to do it?
No.
Control F. Okay, and then the 3 dots. All. It's all. Yeah, boom. I don't know. Okay, it just sounds like a magic teacher. That's the problem.
But they are, and you know, someone like that doesn't get enough kind of focus or enough praise or enough recognition or enough. You know, it's just like, oh, they're supposed to just be a shadow in the corner over there. I'm not supposed to think about them or notice them or feel their influence. Why not?
Okay, the patient, re-energized, and enthusiastic teachers facilitated their learning. Who's learning?
Where are you? Oh,
Well,
facilitate learning.
and what about just, take to places, what about, take flight beyond horizons never before explored? Beyond. Just beyond. No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, apart from this Mary Poppins, we put the word Poppins somewhere. I mean, to actually have that effect, it's all working. I'm like, okay, right, quick, hire her. All right. Because the problem with locating it in the individual is that she's got the magic. It's not her, although she's got something. It's about the kids getting their class and everything else. So I'm not convinced. But it's not bad as an advert. You kind of want a person like that. Okay, as a kind of advert.
I can also think about students. So I'm going to say that let students take risks in their learning. It was the students
She took,
who took the risks.
Yeah.
And it was the students who were willing to change and learn.
In every intervention, Mary.
And
Or right, someone else. In every intervention, Mary was careful. In every intervention, after every intervention, I was careful to fold back, fold back to the class and emphasize it was their actions, it was their learning that was making this class work. Every single interaction.
Sorry, it was what?
Oh, it's recorded! Thankfully, it's recorded. So you can go back to this.
No, I recording. Just tell me again. It was what? It was.
After every intervention, Mary was careful to emphasize, fold back, quote marks, fold back to the class. It was their agency, their actions that was making the class work. And then even after that, full stop, you go every single interaction. Does that make sense? Somewhat. Because the point is, it has to be like that, because otherwise it's slow, she's magic. Oh, she turns up as well, replicator is working. So,
No, it's a good point, well made. Yeah, I focused a lot on the ABC and I focused lots on collage and coordinating workshops and haven't really focused enough on the students. It's quite hard to do that.
1 month.
I can't really do 1 month because I'm going to change the weeks to months.
Terrible. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure if that's what I do with easy pass. Okay, but maybe Dan's got another version. Okay, rapid fire exercises.
I didn't know what your version was. So
there aren't any rapid fire. There's no problem solving. It's just like a change of mindset. It's all about mindset.
Okay.
The fast
So
pace.
what should we change it to?
It's going to be delivered with the fast-paced delivery. The fast-paced delivery was also supportive and encouraging. Like that. Yeah. And then it's like each session followed a fun and energizing pattern of mindset. Mindset. Well, mindset reframing. Motivational transformation and engaged agency. What that means is, easy pass, examples, ask aggressively, techniques, okay, simple techniques, mindset reframing, motivational transformation, and paradigms. Okay, let's waffle.
But come after these simple techniques.
Maybe, yeah.
Speed lens of success, obviously I didn't come up with.
Well, actually, that's not like the metacognition. That's okay. That's very similar to the easy pass. Hey, you are an AC student in an AC class. Across the park, sounds good. Within a few months. Within a few months. No, within a few more months. Or in the second term. During the second term.
Yeah, during the second term.
Okay, so there's a little bit of an advert at the end here. For others to study. So, yeah, Dan listens patiently, with a twinkle in his eye. Yeah. Mocked.
Just like a bird.
Mocked. Warmly.
Wow. We're together. You could do we're and then do we're in italics. It could be like we're.
Z, Control Z. Oh, Jesus, whenever you do a mistake, Control Z. Sorry. Jeez. We're together. That's one. Their experience. We're together. Their experience. What are you trying to say there?
It's not just the characters in the story. It's the readers. The readers are together.
I know, but it's highlighting as we're together. So as soon as I read, I go, we're together.
You do,
it's like,
yeah, that's really odd. I'd only do that if it's a bold. Then I go, we're and there.
I don't like it.
You don't like italics or bold.
Well, no, I don't like sometimes. We're together, united as one. Experience never to be the same again.
Our experience.
Get rid of it.
Experience shared. Maybe.
Much warmly. We're together. Yes. What does together mean? Yep. United as one. Our experience shared. Yep. There's 3 ways of saying the same thing. Good. Well done. That one in. Okay. Dan said, you're really hammering that one. Do you want another way of saying it? Together. One. 1 to the 8. That's why 1 to the 3. 1 to the 3. 1 to the 3. Okay, that's fair.
Please notice how jocular your
Right.
first responder is.
That's right. I come to an emergency situation.
Your first responder is jocular.
Yeah.
My first responder is.
Oh, maybe we should change this. Maybe we should. And I go, well, yes. Come on, sorry.
Or you go, no.
Okay.
You just start.
Okay, so first responder. She can't help it. She wants to have that thing pointing towards her.
You need to stand where the light is so we can see your
face. I don't. Go back to the other thing and see. It doesn't need any light. That thing's amazing.
Right, so have you finished?
No. Because, okay. So, with this, the echo is not very good. But what I'm going to say is, as first responder to this carnage, train wreck. Well, that's why it's called first responder.
So you're not all jocular and giggly when it's your work.
No, you just have to follow the idea. This. Okay, so what we're suggesting.
I even just say, I think whatever. No, that's the severity you bring to
unclear
it.
about what it is I'm doing. So Right.
The intensity you bring with your work.
I'm just going to do this until you stop yibbing, and then I can get my first response.
Ah, there's more. Oh, there's more. Is there more?
Yeah, I'm just going through a little bit. I haven't actually talked about the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Deep breath. Everybody.
So, first responder means the first person who responds, absolutely me, and everybody else who watches.
And that includes things like editing or words or vocabulary or
Yeah, but most people, once it's on
ideas.
if it's a thing that they can't edit, they're not reading like that. I find if you give people like books and stuff like that, it's just like done and dusted. They don't even think about that. So
I do.
good, but it must be something to do with writing. The first reader, and the idea is not bad, but it's basically an advert. It's a bit like
it's what we discussed probably about a month ago.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And we have evolved since then, but you're not going to rewrite the whole thing.
No, you're not. That's what I'm saying. It's fine. Okay, it's an advert for, so when the other person's out, it's an advert for scale. Yes, it's kind of like an advert for scale. So it's like an advert for ABC. Yes, it is like that. It's a story that's right. Yeah. So the reflexive index is something like 1 to 4. Okay, it's like it's meant to be about the thing itself. Okay.
Yes.
So it's not meant to assume in the background.
No.
Stories, it's like that, straight there in front of you, 1 to 4. So it's the reflective index, what it's called. Right. So the other thought I had, so in terms of the content.
Yes.
So that's that. So yeah, it's fine. That's that.
Yes,
so sending that to somebody that's official or something, they'll go, well, it's pipe dream. Yeah. But it's okay. So how does this work? You've got a person or you've got people, and so it's basically just saying this is a nice thing to have. Yes, these are the results that should happen. Yes. You're saying in a term. We're saying yes.
It can transform. Yes, it has the ability to change and transform for the better for the students, for the attendance, for the behaviour, for their engagement, and for their interrelation.
Because it's all about the social. It's not complicated. The only other thing I want to add, just generally about the first responder, is about this notion of talking about the wreckage. Is that people are in the wreckage. So they're turning up, and they are in the wreckage of the current education, economy, maths, and everything else. And so we are providing, the thing that we're producing is first responder. You see?
Yes.
And so
nice
which is quite funny.
Yeah.
So although people say it's a disaster, we're judging that. We're judging the system that currently is in it. It's not that. Yeah, look at your state, your school, see how they're interacting with everything else. And basically, it's a freaking disaster. It's not actually a disaster like a train wreck. It's just like a desert. Isn't it? First responder to a desert. Yeah, we've turned this beautiful land, fresh vegetables, everything else, into a desert. And then you turn up and you're like, well, my first response is, who the hell is this? And that's what our classrooms are like. Either completely crazy or like that. Deserts. Ingenuity, creativity, self-determined learning.
Yes. Yeah, be strict there.
Strict.
Opportunities to create.
Yeah. So another way to say first responders is that we're confronting that in the person's mind, in their context.
Okay. When we're reading it for the first time.
Yeah. And we're wanting them to be first responders. I.e., look around. Yep, it's a desert. Okay, there's a train wreck. Okay, so get off your arse and start doing something. Is that possible? Is there a possible interpretation? Reflexively?
First responder is reading the story for the first time, which gives an insight into something that addresses the catastrophe or addresses the emergency for something in the world. So for state or something, whether that's education, economy, or
An
That
emergency
works,
doesn't
that way.
necessarily mean a critical one like a train wreck. It means, for example, a desert, i.e., it's a long-term chronic disorder and it's resulted in this state, which is also reversible.
Yes.
Changing the education system is definitely like that. No cutting.
Sweet. Is that it? We good?
Yep.
Thank you for listening.
To finish that off there. Yep. And then we have to stick that online and do whatever it is.